Hey guys, this is LOBSTR here. Back with another quick video regarding the SEC and what's going on there. Not surrendering the emails, the library case, and yeah, let's take it from there. And Garlinghouse actually takes aim at the SEC. It's not looking good, and also I believe there's some crypto regulations coming out probably today or tomorrow with stablecoins from. They're actually going to put that into law. I've got the video somewhere, but I'm not sure if I can get it to play, but I'll do my best here now. Anyway, let's hear from John Deep in the library case.
The judge said that this case, the library case, and it also applies to Ripple and the XRP case, is a unique case that has not been fully addressed by the appellate courts. He said it's what we call a mixed use case, right? Some people own the token and acquired it for consumption, and some people acquired it for investment. And how do you handle that? You know, and the judge ended up near the end of the hearing saying to the SEC attorney, well, what if we were to look at every library transaction and we were to come up and find out that 75% of the people acquired it for use and utility, right? To utilize the platform, and 25% investment. How does that make this security or not security? The SEC's attorney basically said something very dangerous. He said utility doesn't matter. And the SEC attorney conceded that some people acquire LBC for consumption and to utilize the blockchain. But he said to the judge, it doesn't matter what the percentage is, even if it's 75% of the people who acquired it for use and non-investment. If an objectively can say that there was some expectation of profit, then it's a security. I just want you to think about that for a minute, because that is so dangerous, because it's an umbrella that just usurps all kinds of asset classes. It would make every crypto, you could even argue that definition applies to Bitcoin in many instances.
This case is part of the SEC setting a precedent that will establish that every single cryptocurrency developer, operator, builder, exchange, it is all illegal. That is what this precedent will do. That is why the SEC is going to that. We offered the SEC millions of dollars in settlement money. We offered the SEC lots of things. They declined all of it and chose to bring this case. They chose to go all the way. Why would they do that? Why would they do that if they're not trying to accomplish something bigger than this case?
At the the SEC are going after every single crypto, and they're calling everything a security. So this ain't looking good. Hopefully we can get this video to play. I did say I was going to try and find it.
Well, I'm in DC today. I've been here all week meeting with members of SEC and CFTC stakeholders. There is a pretty serious power grab between these two agencies, as well as the congressional stakeholders in the House Financial Services, Senate Banking, and the Ag Committee. They both want jurisdiction over this space, and there's a very interesting turf war playing out. And we are expecting to see legislative text on stablecoins imminently, potentially within the next couple hours or maybe by tomorrow.
Wow.
So the House Financial Services and the Banking Committee are trying to push a stablecoin bill and get that into law, and the Dems and Republicans are debating and negotiating that text as we speak.
All right, can't wait to see what that is, and always thank you for keeping us abreast. Marianne, thanks a lot. Talk to you again real soon.
No, the SEC is resisting the Hinman emails to Ripple, and Brad Garlinghouse does rip into them regarding this. So let me just go through this quickly, and I'm not going to do all of it, the whole lot. So yeah, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has asked Magistrate Judge Sarah Letburn for permission to file a 30-page opening brief and a 10-page reply brief in support of the agency's objections to the court orders compelling the disclosure of drafts of the infamous William Hinman's speech. Now, the judge has been asking for this stuff ever since. I mean, this is going back, as you see, there you go. The SEC refused to turn over emails related to the 2018 speech in which the former director said that Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap. Yeah, what did he say about it? Said that the Ethereum, the second largest by market cap. Okay. Initially, the SEC attempted to argue that the emails were protected by a deliberate process, privileged DTP. To no avail. In May, Netburn ordered the regulatory watchdog to release drafts of their controversial speech. In earlier April, the court denied the agency's motion for reconsideration of the deliberate process of privileged DTP, ruling in another blow to the SEC's persistent efforts to keep Hinman's email under wraps. So they are getting their butts kicked with this one. Right? They're now going after 9 securities. Well, they call them securities. Where are we? Yeah, okay. Went all awry. The SEC says these are 9 cryptocurrency tokens are securities. Now, they list them. AMP, Rally, Devira, DEX. AMP is AMP. Rally is RLY. Devira is DDX. Devira DX, okay. DDX. XYO. Harari Governance Token, RGT. LCT, LCX, Pro Ledger, PWR, and DF Finance, DFX, and Chrotokia. Chrotokia? Oh, that sounds like anywhere. KROM, and they are basically saying they're all securities. The designation indicates that the instruments will now be regulated as they were a stock or a bond, and the same goes for their issues, who will have to comply with the alright, so they're talking about the exchanges, I believe, and the country's securities law to be able to abide to offer the tokens to investors within the USA. Right, they go on to say a digital token or asset in a crypto asset security if it meets the definition of a security which the Securities Act defines to include investment contract, i.e. if it constitutes an investment of money in a common enterprise with reasonable expectation of profit derived from the efforts of others, the SEC argued in this complaint brought up against Ashan Wahi, Nike Wahi, and Siyama Rami. The 3 parties named in the proceeding allegedly conspired and used privileged information to front-run investors to buy the tokens listed above before they were listed in Coinbase. All right, this is the Coinbase case. So they're going after these people, and this is because of Coinbase. I heard this earlier on. But at the end of the day, why are they taking so long? Why are they taking so damn long to do their job? And they're also not providing clarity as to what is a security and what is not a security. And then we're going to go to Burke Garlinghouse and what he had to say about this whole thing. Come on. Right, Burke Garlinghouse takes aim at the SEC's approach. Right. Okay. Right, they give a disclaimer. Ripple CEO Burke County has taken sides with the CFTC Commission PAM to criticize the SEC's regulatory approach. He underlined the sentence in the recent statement released by Commissioner Pham regarding the SEC's versus Wahi litigation, which reads, regulatory clarity comes from being out in the open, not in the dark, Garlinghouse reported. Unfortunately, SEC seems more than content to operate in the latter, meaning they operate in the dark. Nobody knows what's going on with crypto, and this is because of the way, this is his tweet here, nobody knows. Nobody understands what's going on with crypto because of what the SEC is doing and how they're actually approaching this whole thing by enforcement. People are pissed off with it. The CFTC is pissed off with it. Brad Garlinghouse is pissed off with it. In fact, I think the whole fucking crypto space is pissed off with it, to be frank. And we need some regulation. Anyway, that's me over. Hope you guys have a good day. Sorry it's a bit late today. Yeah, had a lot to do, and switched the old machine on. It weren't playing ball with me earlier on, so I thought, you know what, try and do it later. I don't think it's anything to do with the bloody heat. I think it's just a bloody temperamental machine. Anyhow, you guys take care. Don't get scammed. Don't get regulated, and do not, and please, don't listen to anybody posting shit in the chat or wherever it is in the comments, because at the end of the day, these people are scammers. Yeah, don't trust them. Regulations are coming. You heard it there for yourself. They're actually going to put regulations out. So once they come, you guys are going to be in a much better place in order to invest in cryptos and feel much safer about it as well. Especially with the stablecoins being the first ones to be regulated. They're the on and off ramps for any crypto. So yeah. Anyway, you guys take care. Remember, don't get scammed. Get regulated. Take your crypto off exchanges. Put them in a wallet or something on your phone or wherever you want to put it. Make sure you have your keys, not your crypto. Not financial advice. Nothing I say or do is financial advice. Anyway, I'm done. Take care. Bye.